tying a tie is not something we normally associate with a girl knowing how to do. I mean, we don't use them as much as our male counterparts, but I've learned that it is a very useful tool to have, especially when you want to make someone feel good about their appearance and how they look. I was getting ready for class pictures and one of my students came up to me very upset. He wanted to wear a tie for his formal picture that afternoon, but when he was getting ready that morning, his dad had already left and there was no one to help him fix his tie. He had tried all morning to tie it himself and became really upset and began to give up. I reminded him that he looked amazing even without the tie, but this didn't make him feel any better. Little did I know at the time, he wanted to wear the tie because it was the last tie he saw his grandfather wear before he passed away. Once I knew what made the tie so important to him, I decided that if we were going to learn how to tie a tie, we would tie a knot that everyone would notice. So we took our lunch break and worked our way through the steps of tying a Trinity knot. First, we lined up the ends of the tie so the skinny end was longer than the larger end, and we pinched and crossed over the skinny end over the larger end and wrapped it around the back to form a first knot, making sure to bring the skinny end of the tie up through the top. We then pulled it down, wrapped it around the back of the tie to make a half heart. Following the same steps, we brought the skinny end of the tie up and through the middle of the loop and pulled it down tight. This created the other half of the heart. From there, we have a full heart. We then took the skinny end of the tie and wrapped it around the front, bringing it around back and up through the loop of the tie again. From there, we brought it down through the loop that we made in the front of the tie and pulled it tight. Adjusting to make sure that there's still a loop at the top, we then wrapped that part around the back, brought it up across the side and through the loop at the top of the tie. Making sure to pull the tie nice and snug and adjust the knot as you go. Finally, we pull the tie snug and adjust the end of the tie underneath our collar, and we've made our Trinity knot. It took a few tries to get it just right, and when he saw that his tie was ready to go, his face lit up immediately, and that made the time and effort spent worth it all the more.